staying consistently motivated. How many of you are finding, especially here in the fourth quarter right now, you have a struggle to stay motivated? Waking up in the morning, attacking the day, goals that you have, things to do list, all those kinds of things. If you're having a problem right now in your life, trying to find a way to stay motivated, get to the gym, and all the different things you have to do, put a 111 inside the chat. I know some of you are just joining right now, but put a 111 inside the chat if you're having a hard time getting that motivation to get yourself up and going for the day. This is what I want to focus on today with training number 304. The number one myth that I've heard for years, you thinking that you have to want to do the work. I got to want to do it. No, you just join the club. Most don't want to. There's been many, many days I have not wanted to go to the office, and I went anyway. I came home from a trip this past weekend, drove through the night, slept between 2 and 2.5 hours. I did not want to go to my kids' basketball games, but I committed to do so. My daughter's concert, I didn't want to go. I needed sleep. Forget motivation, take action. You do whatever it takes. Write that down. I do whatever it takes. If you want to win, you don't worry about your feelings. Your feelings will get in the way of you being successful and happy in life. You act by principles. You act by rituals and habits and routines. You don't worry about how you feel. I don't care about how I feel. You ain't gonna feel like doing a whole lot in life. Let's just be real, okay? You don't feel like doing this, don't feel like doing that. If you want to be a champion, you do it anyway, and that's why I say forget motivation, take action, because taking action is not always fun. But remember, I stole this from Ed Milet. Winning is fun more than fun is fun. I've been told for many years, you don't have enough fun, you need to be doing this and that. Winning is, you know what is fun is winning championships. You know what's fun? Being able to pay the bills. You know what's fun is taking a trip where you don't have to use credit cards. That's fun. You know what's fun is not going to a job that you hate, doing what you love. That's fun. You know what's fun is if you don't have debt. That's fun. You don't owe people money. All those things are fun. I wanted the results from doing those things, the exercise, the prospecting, the trading. You don't focus on the work. You focus on the results. You focus on your why. You focus on your reason. I want the results. And so I remember a mentor, Casey Comden, when I was 19, he was from Canada. He said, I will do today what other men won't, so tomorrow I can do what other men can't. I've never forgotten that. And I said, I'll do the same thing. Taking action is not always fun, but winning championships is. See, successful people and unsuccessful people, they both don't like doing the same things. You know, do they love going to the gym? No. They go because they want to be in good health. They just do them anyway. There are many things I've done repeatedly over years and even decades that I have not wanted to do. For example, when this training is over, I am going to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym today because I have a busy schedule and I need to get to my daughter's basketball game, and I'm a little bit stressed about making it on time with the freeway traffic. But I'm going anyway because I want to be 44 that looks like I'm 24. I want to stay in shape. Successful people and unsuccessful people, they don't like doing the same things, but successful people do them anyway, okay? Stop requiring of yourself that you have to be motivated in order to do something. Just do the dang work. You don't need motivation. It's fleeting. It's something that comes and goes. In fact, most of the time, I would say I don't feel motivated. But again, when you set aside, let me just be clear. I'm not saying to not have feelings, but let me tell you something in 2024, going into 2025. Too many people are invested in their feelings. They're not invested in their results. They're not invested in their goals. They're not invested in their standards. They're invested into their feelings, and then they wonder why they're not happy. They wonder why that they're not hitting their goals and losing weight and having a better relationship and the business is exploding. They are literally investing into their feelings as if they are investing into blue chip stocks. All right? You don't need to require that of yourself. If you do the work, things will get better. You know, just do the work. You don't require the motivation. Prosperity pillar that I mentioned years ago is I act in spite of my mood. Do the work. I don't care what my mood is. Don't care what the feelings are. Like a machine, you get to work. You got to make PD a daily occurrence. Now, some people have said, can you succeed without personal development? The answer is yes. I bet out of the top 10 billionaires, probably most of them haven't done much personal development. You know what they did? They got to work. They didn't need the cold plunge, the red light therapy. They didn't need all these different things. Those are all nice. Those are all the different modalities or the different routines that people have, and they got to have their time where they're reading and listening to audios. All those things are good time, but here's the problem. People go through these morning rituals, and by the time that they're done with those morning rituals, it's 11 o'clock. And by the time it's 11 o'clock, I've already gotten 4 hours of work done. You wonder who's going to get ahead? I am. You are. Feed your mind. Faith comes by hearing. That's what Jesus said. Faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. You need to feed your mind with good information. When I drive up to my daughter's basketball game, it'll take me an hour and 20 minutes to get there. Do you know what I'm going to be listening to the whole time? Personal development. It is literally a living classroom inside of my car with headset on that I can listen to information that can change my situation. It is the number one thing that you can do. I can tell you, I do not even know where I'd be at today if 25 years ago at the age of 19, I didn't get personal development, the books, the audios, and all that stuff. People will say that having a relationship with God and that belief and all this, I agree with you. But I can tell you right there with it, if it were not for personal development, I don't even know where I'd be at today. The books, the audios, feeding my mind continually with good, uplifting information. All right? Focus on results, not the work. See, I used to focus on the work, and I would think about how tiring the work seemed. And so then it's like you don't feel motivated. I'm focused on results. I'm focused on that next championship. I'm focused on that next rank. I'm focused on that next trade. I'm focused about the results that it's going to create, that freedom that you want in your life, that time that you want in your life. You focus on where you're going to, not what you're going through. You don't need to focus on all the details and everything it's going to take. You just know that we have a duty, whether you're a man or a woman, all of us have duties. We focus on the results that are going to come from the duties. And this, my friends, is how you stay motivated, because motivation is not required. When you have phenomenal habits, daily routines and rituals and goals and standards for your life, you don't need any motivation. You show up, and when you show up, you will go up. Eventually, things are going to happen in your life that will turn in your favor. That is what I believe. So guys, if you have this belief that you need to feel motivated to build the business or make things happen in your life, set aside the motivation. Take action, the motivation will follow. I believe that. Take action, then you'll feel motivated. When I go to the gym and all of a sudden I get that pump, all of a sudden I feel motivated. It's you act first. The feeling comes second. You do not act by way of feeling. You feel yourself into action. No, you act your way into the feelings. You take action first. I promise that your life will change. Even the overall way that you feel will change. Your confidence will increase. Your self-esteem, your self-image, your self-worth, your self-idea, all of that will change. You take that action going in the right direction. I believe that you guys will achieve the success, the dreams, the goals that you have for your life. So this is training number 304, how to stay motivated. You guys have a great day. We'll see you on the next session. Love you guys. We'll talk soon. Thanks, everyone.